have all, this is the map where they have every contingency plan. All these squads do. So I think that right now I'm just interested to see where this first circle's gonna drop.
Hopefully military base.
That would be troll, especially considering where this playing path is. That would be ridiculous.
We're gonna find out here in just a moment. Nova, they're gonna be right on top of a football list. Okay, so I won't be getting that circle. Looks like it's gonna be going up there to the north, and I mean, I picked wild cards, so honestly, I should be pretty happy with this zone. I mean, they're gonna be in it, they're gonna be favored, and it's gonna be easy street for them as long as no one pushes on top of them early.
Yep, you're right. This is their perfect zone right here, and every time I see this circle, a little part of me inside just wants to see the Zarky end. You know, it's so rare. I think personally in my entire career of playing PUBG Mobile, both public matches and the little time I played comp, I think I've only seen Zarky circles. I can count them probably on one hand. So if I were to see that now, I would just explode with joy. Regardless, though, I mean, this is a great zone, I think, for a lot of teams.
Exploding with joy. Get the hashtag trending out there. That's what Hot Jukes wants to see. SWAT 69, Jason's squad. Already gonna be taking some shots on the B4 out there, just making sure to scare them away. B4 right now, right between both SWAT 69 and Team Queso, just trying to survive. Pedro on that 3-seater bike. Nothing to their name. Nothing.
Yeah. Not a single item so far, but he looks like he is going to upgrade, though, from that 3-seater onto a dossier. Hopefully they're able to find a spot and get looted up quickly. But man, yeah, Jason picking SWAT 69, honestly kind of surprised. Surprised for him to see him do that. But you know what? I like the fact that he gave them a chance.
Yeah, and that's what the commissioner should do, right? Always give everybody a chance and cheer for. I mean, they had game 3? They had a bunch of damage, and I honestly felt like they were picking it up as well, picking up that steam. And with this being their final game, I'm hoping they make some moves. Because who knows? Like the desk mentioned, who knows if they'll be here next Super Weekend? I mean, it's going to be a challenge once again.
And they have to make it, I think. I think it's no choice right here. And I think it's going to be huge just on the grounds that since they are playing these matches, they're going to be way more warmed up and prepped coming into these next the weekdays that are going to be coming up right here. And that's only 2 days of matches. So those are going to be extremely critical for them regardless. They got to have a pop-off match right here if they want to kind of feel at least comfortable going into next week.
Yeah, a lot of pressure. And looking on over here, Halls didn't really get the opportunity to fire their gun much last game. Yep, going to be swimming, but this time around has a DP. That DP is loaded, it is locked, it is ready to go, it's ready to let it rip. Kowalski tossing about 2 mollies on into that second story. Will be forcing Halls to continue going for the jukes and the jives, and their position compromised. The pre-fire coming on out, opening the door. Halls with the DP, trying to unload it onto the 2 members right now of Loops, and the BM spray down. The BM confirmed right there. I mean, 1 versus 4, and those 4 Loops, I don't know if you can make it on alive.
I was about to say, he had a DP. I think you needed a DP and Gandalf staff right there, and I think you would have still had a tough time, was considering how well Loops has been doing right here. And that's what it pains me to see that from Umbra. They like to do that, kind of split loot strategy off the get-go. I just think that maybe they need to try kind of mixing it up a little bit as far as, either going 2-2 or doing a split loot that's a little closer together. Because if you get caught out, especially for that long, yeah, there's nothing you're going to be able to do in that situation. You're just going to be down a member early.
Listen, the dude needed a BRDM with a rocket launcher. Let's be real.
That's true. And a helicopter.
And a helicopter. Needed the helicopter to be flying with the BRDM carrying on it, and then the rocket launcher is just auto shooting out the sides. I mean, only explosions can really take out Loops. I mean, I really haven't seen Loops lose an actual gunfight. It's always the explosions, the fire. I mean, they're the Ice Kings. They're the Ice Kings out here.
I think so. I mean, and you know why? Because they're cold, man. They're cold as ice when it comes to
cold.
When it comes to making plays at the end game. There's just so much pressure on all these teams. There's a life-changing amount of money on the line right now, and considering that you were in the final stages coming closer, you got a lot of teams that are nearby you in points. For Loops to still have just insane games, insane performances, and just ridiculous plays at this stage, it's just so impressive.
Oh, that Carrillo trying to maintain that MVP role.
Oh, yeah.
You know, one more week to go. MVP.
10 grand.
10 grand. Okay, this is always my question. If you're the MVP, okay, I know you're on a squad, but do you share the money? Do you share the money? Do you split the money with everybody else? Or you're like, nah, I'm the MVP. I'm the one with the $10,000. I'm the one with the trophy. You guys help me. Thanks for being on my team, but Hot Jukes, I mean, you were on a team. Like, would you share the money?
I think it depends on what you're looking to do, right? So at the same time, you know, if you go ahead and get the MVP and you don't share, you're the MVP, right? You're getting the money.
Yeah.
If you do share, you are now the MVP of your team as well. That's for sure. Look at that old man getting the knock onto Ayala really quick. Oh, tough break for Team Queso. But yeah, going back to that, if you share that money, you are by far the MVP in multiple ways. So I guess it depends on how much you want that title.
So you don't have to. I guess you would say you don't have to share it because you are the MVP. But if you want to be the MVP of the squad with your teammates, then you should share it.
Sharing is caring. You know, I always say that. So if you want to go ahead and split that loot amongst your teammates, that's definitely going to, I think it's going to build a lot of synergy, a lot of trust, I think, and, you know, some love for your squad. So that, for all you know, could be a difference maker in your whole entire team's morale. You know, and it can help them kind of rally behind you. And especially considering that, guess what? 10 grand, I mean, that's a lot of money. At the end of the day, though, with globals coming up, there's a lot more money that's going to be on the line for sure. So, I mean, comparing to how much money can be made, it sounds ridiculous, but 10 grand, it's just pennies in the bucket considering how much these insane prize pools that PUBG Mobile is putting on. Man, it's
well, then that's what I would tell the team. I'm like, team, it's pennies in the bucket, guys. I'm just going to keep the 10 grand. I'm just going to keep the 10 grand. It's pennies in the bucket, team. I got 5 kids, all right?
That's
you
the
understand.
argument.
You understand.
You know, bounce it back and forth right there. He said, hey, man, I tried hard, dog. Come on.
It's pennies in the bucket. You heard Hot Juice.
A couple pennies, you know?
Just a couple pennies, guys. Not that big of a deal. Pmwl out here trying to get some of these couple pennies. Trying to get those pennies. So, okay, one of the top players from Footballist. Anybody, ask anybody. They'll tell you that. So, okay, going to be caught off guard right now. Pyra going to be making the pull-up with the buggy. Oh, see you later. Oh, it's actually, what is going on? Pyra trying to jump on into the water, get that drop shot. Talk about the highlight play.
Man, look at that. You can see Spray getting a quick shot right there. Not sure exactly what happened. Bayo, yeah, you saw, you know, Solke. He wanted some pennies, but Bayo said, I ain't got no change right now. And he got a really good knock. And you can see the rest of football is just trying to collapse and get their teammates up. It's just not working for them right now. Cloud9, they do not want to let them get away with this.
I mean, I like the teamwork. I like the teamwork, the communication for them to all pile on and attempt to get their survive. Honestly, Pyra right there losing their vehicle, that's going to set Cloud9 back just a little bit for this push, for this aggressive thirst that they want to get right now. Uneven, tossing some grenades.
Definitely see right now Cloud9 are just holding this position. They know it's Footballist. Footballist is pretty high up on the leaderboards right now, so I think they want to take him out. But look, this is why I think Cloud9 is one of the best teams right now when it comes to competitive PUBG Mobile. The circle hard shifted away from them, even though this could be some pretty simple kills for them. They opt for the blue zone over everything. Quick disengage. Not a lot of teams could do that right there.
It's that spoiler, man. That spoiler makes this Dacia faster, confirmed, but is it going to be fast enough? No. Oh, Unique with the bridge camp. Going to be connected onto 2. Make that 3 members from Cloud9. Unique with the plays right here. Cloud9, they only got 1 up.
Unique waiting for that bridge camp, and this is so rare right here. I think that is why Cloud9 just kind of full sent it into this position. They did not expect Team Unique to be here by any means, especially at this stage in the game. I think you would have seen almost every single top squad would have left that position and just gone on over into circle, but Unique, they just kind of held out. And this time, it ended up paying off for them.
Unique with the unique plays, all right?
And they got some unique loot right now from Cloud9.
Unique loot, yep. Unfortunate for them, they blew up that unique Dacia with the spoiler, but you know what? Spoils of war. You know, it happens. It happens. They got 3 kills. Nova! 2 chicken dinners here today. Nova Cat in the house. Second day ever playing with Nova Cat. And they are just, they're zooming. They're zooming up there. I mean, talk about investing into some stocks. I'm investing into Nova today, tonight, right now.
Here they go. You know, could this be the three-peat? Could it be the turkey right now for chicken dinners right now? That would be just
We haven't had a turkey yet. We haven't had a turkey yet.
And if Nova does it before anybody else, oh my goodness. I mean, that's a tale of legends right there. And for it to happen with Nova Cat on the squad right
Saw
here.
Cat's picture? He's meowing. You saw his hands?
He is meowing. Yes. Is it meowing or roaring?
I think a cat. I don't
could be a big cat.
Roars. Oh, true. I guess. Felines. I'm not a cat person, so I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
Interesting right here. So I want to see how that does play out in Nova's favor right there. Now, Cat is a player from the East right there. He's played on some big teams prior. So just to see that kind of shift rotation and to have this success with the new teammates, got to give this whole squad a lot of confidence. Look at Raven.
What do you think about Raven right now? What do you think about these shots? What do you think?
I think Raven needs to throw that 2x on the floor and never look back. That's my opinion. You know, I hate the 2x, but other than that, you know, Raven, I mean, this man is got so much skill. This is just my pure opinion. You know, these guys know what they're doing right here, and yeah, just trying to put the pressure on a footballist.
Jagger the Fragger turned into Jagger the designated driver here. We saw him with that buggy, ready to go, awaiting to see where this next zone takes him. Wild card, I mean, this is real interesting. I'll get your take. I mean, they dropped Severny, they moved out, and now look at that. Severny right in the middle, Jukes.
Wild card right now. They got to be just kicking themselves.
What happened
right now? They wanted to go for a rotation that they felt was a little bit more central zone. I don't blame them, especially because this is part of the game right here. You just kind of have to play, you know, you have to look in the crystal ball and just try to assume where the circle's going to go. And yeah, sometimes it just doesn't pay off. You try to play that aggressiveness and try to get that prediction going. But yeah, wild card, they just ended up right in their original drop location. So you can see right now, they're trying to make a return on over. The one thing they do have their advantage, though, is that they know this side of the map really well.
Well, I hope they have their receipt because that crystal ball, it did not show them the way. They are going to have this edge. Like you said, they're going to be making their way on in, popping on over here to Team Queso Mystic. Hopefully that dossier is going to be insured because it's going to be taking a lot of damage from that rock, from that big, giant boulder. And you got the Knights out here. They are set up. They are in the trees. They're going to be spotting the push, the rotate.
Wild card,
wild card.
Full send to get back to their house. And they get there safely. So insane. What a big rotation for wild card. It just happened to just pay off for them right there.
I just saw Hall's helicopter right there. He parked it back there. Remember Hall's from earlier on with Loops?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're getting some fights. Lord, taking little shots, little warning shots right there on the Lutz. Lutz, I saw that AKM iron sight. Iron gonna be spraying that one down. Lutz chunked down quite well. Lord forced to pull back and heal on up as well. We've seen the kill feed. Yalazana fragging out onto Slicky. Zero inside the shack. Is going to be safe, calling for that revive. Lord popping on out, making sure the push is not going to be occurring, and here comes revive.
Yeah, you can see right now, Football is just using some good synergy right there. Their teammates are just throwing some smokes, and it looks like they're doing that in order to get Lutz back over to his squad. I really like their position, considering that it is a really good solid dip, but they got B4 in the back. They're partying. Lutz
Letting a
in
rip.
the house.
Letting a rip. Lutz in the house.
Supporting his team.
That's what you're saying. Lutz is in the house. Here, my M4. Run away in terror. Anas, lean peek in that door. Huge grenade from Lord, taking down Lutz. And the remainder of Football is the 3 up are going to be right in that dip across the street. Anas's position compromised by one of the members from Team Queso having sight lines onto them. So they might not be able to get this thirst.
That might be the opportunity. Will we have a repeat of yesterday's match where Footballist did some crazy smokes and their team was able to cross the road and get picked back up? I'm not sure if it's going to happen right now, especially they got B4 behind them. Man, Footballist, they're just pinned right now.
Pinned. They're pinned. And amidst that chaos, you know, wild card, they were able to secure themselves a solid position. And here comes the play. Yeah, it looks like they want to get this revive onto Lutz. And Lobzin going to be taking some shots onto Maxon out there from B4. So
they're going to get the pickup.
They got the 2-2. They got the 2-2 split. Here comes the pickup.
Oh,
Anas going to be cooking his grenade, going to be tossing that right on into the doorway. We'll be putting a stop to the revive onto Lutz. And now Rom really low in the shack.
Anas has got another one locked and loaded right here. Will he be able to thread the needle through the window?
Through the window?
If he does hit it. Oh, he missed it.
In the smokes.
Hit the wall. Yeah. And it looks like Rom, he's cocking a nade of his own right now. Trying to throw one back at him.
Look at this. Rom's like, look at this.
For ya.
AZ, though, pinned in the corner. Tempo with 3. Tempo 1 kill so far. They're going to be making their way on into Severny, claiming a building for themselves. We see Sheepman
shots.
retreat right now. HZL holding it down, but the grenade onto HZL. HZL spotted, tagged, and almost bagged. Spec going to be following up with this one, trying to get the thirst, trying to get the confirm, and look at the chaos. Team Queso pushing onto the other members of Nova and up to Sheepman. Sheepman trying to stand their ground. You got 3 members from Team Queso pushing the pre-fire. Axel AKM out of here. Out of here. Nova not going to get that turkey.
Love to see those plays though from Team Queso, playing it safe, jump shot, pre-firing corners just in case right there, paying it off big time for them. Now they got to deal with Tempo Storm. Look at all these teams rotating into this zone, Dave. Oh my gosh, it's chaos in Severny.
It is crazy. Konya Powers are doing donuts around Severny, getting the attention of everybody. Team Queso, Tempo Storm, everybody's gonna be taking shots. Becker connecting on to SWAT 69 with the vehicle explosion. That's Jason's squad. They're gonna be hurting.
Poor Jason right now has got to be feeling really tough right now. With SWAT 69 are in big trouble. Mystic with the DP trying to get it done as well. Big shots coming out from all these teams right here. They got squads everywhere, Dave.
Bale. Is Bale the last one alive for Cloud9?
He is.
Out there.
And that's a good location. That's actually a really good spot right there. So he's just trying to get as many points for his squad right here. I'm going to be really interested to see exactly where he ends up placing. But here comes Yala with the Uzi. Pre-firing on a football list.
Football list.
Football list.
Football list. Okay, going for that revive. Okay, revive successful, but 0. Anas trying to get the flank, trying to get the sandwich, right now. 3 up from Yala. They got 2 kills so far. 0. Uzi on that second story. They're going to be keeping football as pinned down for the time being, and this is on the edge of the zone. Nobody's behind them. Everybody else is inside Severny right now.
I mean, where else can you go? They're just trying to get any cover that they can, and this is just an insane match so far. Look at all these teams just kind of bunched up together. Footballists are holding the edge right now, but this zone has shifted onto this side right here. Look at this, Pittsburgh Knights versus Loops.
Pittsburgh Knights. J7, DP, Carrillo spotted behind that buggy. Gonna be tagged, and here comes the push. Loops, they're not gonna be giving up. Becker tossing the smoke. Becker wants to get this revive, but J7's going to be baiting this one out, going to be prepping this grenade, tossing that right onto Becker's head. That could be good. The bounce.
So close.
Here comes another one.
Here comes the red zone, though, from Pittsburgh Knights. They're going to throw all the kit they have here. They want to take out Loops the best they possibly can. 7 going for the quick revive onto Carnage. It's going to be close. They do. 7 connects onto Carrillo. That's the best player so far in this tournament. Take it out right there. So now it's up to Loops, the 3-man squad, to get it done.
They got 3. But they got 7 kills. They're feeling good. Kowalski going to be popping up with that Scar, just pre-firing on into the smokes. Going to be spawning out Vindex all the way downtown on the edge of the blue zone. Oh, Carnage is alive right now. Carnage with the double knock grenade onto Loops. Only 1 up for Loops.
And here comes Carnage with the Uzi in hand, ready to get those hip fires and get the flush onto Loops. Only 1 member up left. You know he's got to be on the run. PK, they're out for blood right now.
Raven with the wraparound, trying to cut off the snakehead. Oh, vehicle explosion from Dadden is going to be chunking down Raven, but there goes Loops. And who is Footballist coming for that third party? They are sending it on over the hill. We see J7 with the DP able to connect onto 1. Rom is going to be down. Solke with the final blow. The M4. Jagger. M16 instantly spotted. Done!
Pittsburgh Knights, not like this, not after that insane play right there. Footballist with a quick rotation. Oh, it's not over yet. Look at this. This is starting to get, this is just the beginning.
Footballist, they saw that and they're like, yeah, boys, let's go. Let's go, boys. They went.
Full set, perfect time right there. Was able to catch Pittsburgh Knights off guard after such a huge play from Carnage right there. It's got to be a tough break for PK, but man, we still got a lot of match left over as these squads are just trying to hold this position right here as this circle is starting to collapse on all of them.
Oh, Lavison, vehicle explosion. We see some mollies coming on out right now from Unique onto Maxon, keeping Maxon pinned down. Annalise just firing on into these windows with the AKM. trying to inflict as much damage as possible onto B4, but Acer coming up for that backstab, going for that spray down, getting that confirm onto Maxon. Now B4, they only got 2 up. They got the smokes. They're going to be pushing. They're going to be right, lock and loaded in the middle, in the smokes between Unique and both wildcards. Sam cooking this grenade, tossing that grenade. Lightning going back down to the first floor. Sam's going to be spotted though. Acer, clutch revive right now. Clutch revive.
Quick revive coming out from Acer right now as Wildcard is just trying to get this reset and press. It looks like he's the only one up, but they got B4, Unique. All these teams going at it right now. Here comes Acer for the third party by himself.
Battered down. Acer trying to survive, going for that spray on over that broken wall, trying to get the thirst, trying to get the confirmed. Memphis still alive. Uzi in hand. All 3 members right here from Unique done. Frozen on the coast right now, trying to provide the support, the anchor position for the squad, but can't do nothing about it. Going for a swim. Konya Powers was third party in that one. So yeah, now it's all up to Frozen for placement points.
What else could you do though? Look at this circle, Dave. We said it earlier, right? Was he gonna have a good old-fashioned zone, or we're gonna have a troll one? It looks like that's exactly what he got, as this circle is wide out in the open in between all of these teams right here. Oh my goodness, this is the worst situation for Wildcard. Can they hit a big knock onto Tempo to open up the door? Tempo does not want to leave this door open at all.
Everybody's going to need a good old-fashioned after this game. This is crazy. We get that hard shift out there to the west. Smoke's going to be coming on out from Wildcard. Wildcard, they know they need to make the push, but they also know there's still an enemy out there on the coastline. They know if they push on out, they might get taken out. Axel from Team Queso going for that spray down. Team Queso still with 3 up, 3 kills so far.
Oh, this could be a big game for Footballists as they are in this circle, the only team that's actually in it, and the rest of the squads have to run out in the wide open and deal with all the surrounding teams right here. Sam, I think he's just gonna go opt for the heel off right now. There's no way he can cross the street. If Sam crossed the road, he's gone.
What happens when the Sam crosses road? Well, probably another point going on over to Tempo Storm. Tempo repositioning, smokes out everywhere. Team Queso using these smokes to get more into a better centralized position. They're going to be using that dip for cover. Axel, anchor position, taking shots out there onto Footballists. Footballists are still alive. Tenta behind this sheet metal gate, going to be squaring off against Axel. We'll be getting the quick flick on the Axel, chunking down Axel. It's about 50% HP. Axel gonna be purpose grenade, gonna be tossing that grenade right past Tenta's head. Tenta right between the RV and the sheet metal wall. Can they continue to survive? Meanwhile, Tenta is in their own engagement. Tempo sending 2. HH and Spec going right on into the middle. Lavison from Footballists spotting them out.
Look at this, 1v1.
Oh, Axel with the spray down. Oh, there you go. Tenta, such a strong player for Tempo Storm. Instantly thirsted by Axel.
Man, you can just see right now Tempo, they're grouped up together, smokes going out, full lay down, engage. Nothing that the rest of these squads can do, just try to hold their position. HH2
revenge!
The revenge onto Axel, said, you killed my buddy? Well, I'm gonna kill you right now. But man, look at this, Team Queso, Tempo Storm, they are stuck wide out in the open right next to each other.
Frozen is still alive as well, just watching this, like, going crazy right now. 4 teams remaining. Lavison from Footballists has his rock, has his boulder to work with. Here comes a care package right on top of Solke and in between Team Queso. Marco extremely low, going for a revive. This is so risky, my goodness.
What else can you do right now? If you're wide in the open, just try to survive the best you can right here. This is one of the toughest zones for all these teams. Frozen, he's got a big off angle right here. Oh, this could be huge for Tempo if he's able to get those shots onto them. That crate drop is going to be huge as it adds level 3 gear and another position for cover. And you can see Lava's in the wide open, gets caught for Frozen on the off angle.
Oh no, Frozen connecting onto Lavson. That could spell disaster for Footballists. Now Frozen tossing some grenades right onto the duo from Tempo. Team Queso trying to fish them out as well. They see the smokes, they have a good indicator on where they might be hiding. It's coming down to it. The calm before the storm.
4 teams left. 4 teams.
Oh, vehicle
he
explosion!
Actually gets the knock. Oh, and there's a vehicle.
Mystic, where are you going?
Oh, the push.
Mystic, where are you going?
Okay, just pushes up. Oh, that was. I thought we were about to see something really crazy right there. As Mystic reloads that DP, uses that dossier to get some position, and they're trying to finish out Tempo right now.
All right, Mystic swapping on over.
Okay.
Soulcake getting really aggressive with the Uzi. Has to
risky.
swap on out, but the risky play not going to be paying off. Football is taken out, eliminated. 4th place position. Looks like a revive attempt from HH. It's not going to be successful. Frozen is still behind him with the backstab. Frozen is just racking up the points right now as they creep and crawl their way on into the next zone. That grenade from Marco going to be deflected off that burning US. HH pulling back, but remember, Frozen is right behind him.
And he's in the circle. These two squads have to go at it right now. He could be in the perfect opportunity at third party. What is with Team Unique this game? They are like the third party surprise attack kings. They did it on the Cloud9 at the start. They bullied Footballers here at the end. And look at this. It's all up to this one member from Team Unique to get them big chicken dinner for his squad. Oh, and here comes the nade. Locked and loaded.
Grenade. Tossing it. HH. Oh, right past HH.
So close.
HH saw it, heard it. It's like, holy camole. Marco, really low with the HP. The MK14. Oh, the spray, the auto on that weapon. Wiped, clean, annihilated. 2v1, Unique.
MK14, one
Oh!
of the so close. The pre-fire coming out. The senses are at peak capacity from Team Queso right here as Frozen's doing his best he can to try and get this spot onto these members here. But I call this gun the Bob Barker. You know why? You could hear it. You could hear this thing scream right here. It does so much damage. As Team Queso, they're snaking, spreading out, trying to get the best position they can. Frozen, he's got the nade. Oh, if he doesn't move right now, he's going to get caught.
I don't know if Marco has heals. I mean, they've been in the health for some time now. You know what Marco does have? That MK14, the butcher of Erangel.
I'll tell you what, right now, Frozen, he's screaming
Scared.
Polo right now. He's screaming Polo, trying to find Marco as he is trying to get any pixel spot he can. He's only got this little hill for cover, but this zone, it really sued here. It's gonna close completely. So I think that I like Team Queso, how they're split. At the same time, though, it could open the door for Frozen to make a big play.
Frozen's red helmet out here. Oh, the trade onto Mystic. That is huge. Marco, no heals. Has a couple boosts, but there's no time.
Grenade.
Frozen going to be cooking this grenade, tossing that right on top of Marco. Will be putting some damage onto Marco. Here comes the follow-up. Frozen has the HP advantage, has the M4. M4 versus MK14. Frozen trying to get the thirst real quick on the Mystic, not to let this point slip on out of their hands.
Is Mystic giving away his teammate's position, though? That is what's the devastating part right now. He's going to his squad. He should probably just be running up and get all the intel he can. And that's exactly what he does. I think he realized he was getting too close to his teammate, shifted away, and now it's just a snake battle between these last two members. Who's going to win it? The last match of the evening. Frozen.
Marco's repositioning is really good, really good. Frozen is still looking in the wrong direction where he saw the body from earlier on. Marco trying to listen real careful. Frozen gonna be spotting or at least shooting out something over there, getting a little paranoid.